And you say there are no materials that can be utilized except a mercury amalgam?
As was indicated in the first panel, sir, you can use a gold restoration, which carries with it a very high cost.
But it's available.
It is available.
And it's a better usage than a mercury amalgam, is that correct?
I would not say it's better, sir. I would say that it's an alternative.
Is it a preferable alternative?
I would not say it's preferable, sir. I would say it's an alternative.
Based on today's standards at the FDA, if mercury amalgams were new and were submitted for approval as a dental device, using the existing published research today, would you approve it?
I think we would approve it as a restorative. Yes, I would.
Is mercury toxic?
Elemental mercury is toxic.
Is mercury toxic?
Elemental mercury is toxic.
Is mercury, would you answer my question, is mercury toxic?
I'm trying to give you a correct answer.
Yes, no.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, is silver mercury? Does it contain mercury? Yes, no. Silver fillings. Silver amalgam fillings. Does it contain mercury?
It does.
Yes. Almost up to 50%.
Yes.
Mercury is a toxic substance. Agreed?
Not in all uses, not in all settings.
Okay, I hope, I want that you just said given to me, so whoever's recording this, I want to be sure I can quote you correctly. Why is it that the ADA will not tell the public that mercury amalgam is harmful, but they can choose to have it in their filling? Now, can you explain that to me? I asked in my bill of 10 years ago in the state of California for a protocol. We never got it because the panel was controlled by dentists. Why are we continuing to delude people by saying you have a silver filling in your mouth when we know we're not telling them the truth? We had to research paint because we found that babies were chewing on the railings of their bassinets and very poisonous to the system. We did long-range studies, long-term studies, and found out that those children were having difficulty in schools when they got to schools. Asbestos, which was a certified building material, we found out it was a carcinogen. Long-term studies. Why couldn't we do long-term studies on mercury at any trace amount? Trace, I say.
I've had my amalgams out. I'm going to get more. Even my cap teeth, the ones that have gold over them that may have a filling in there, I'm going to get those out because I just don't want the risk, even though you would not agree with me. And if there's any doubt whatsoever, it seems to me that people ought to err on the side of safety. I understand that Dr. Norwood's going to oppose this bill. It's probably not going to go anywhere, but we will have more hearings on this subject. This subject will be discussed and debated, and it will be illuminated. And at the very least, the American people will know there's mercury in fillings and that they'll be able to make an informed decision on whether or not they want to have that in their mouth.